Greetings, gentle viewers! Now that school's back in session, it's time for us to continue doing the thing we always do. It's time for more confidants.
No, this is a nice pace. Do a quick confidant in the evening, then get railroaded into more story stuff during the day.
We'll finally get Chihiro up to 7.
This is Chihaya. Chihiro's in a different game that we might
Oh,
be LPing.
now I made myself sad.
Now that I've been thinking about it, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
Oh yeah, I'm We Square.
I'm the Opinionator, and we're finally going to get Chihaya to rank 7, unless, like, she blows us off for some event or something.
Quite possibly.
Then we won't.
So I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you.
I have a pretty good idea what you weren't completely honest about, but I figure you probably have something to say about it, so I'll just wait for you.
But I've decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san.
I bet he's an asshole.
He is, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small, traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right?
Right.
Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me as a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster.
Ah, shoot the messenger, huh?
So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though.
Good God, what a horrible place to live!
Things went on like that for some time, until one day, an angry mob came and burned the house down.
I mean, what is this, Deliverance or something like that?
Jesus. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Because she said that she didn't.
Yeah. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me.
So you were just a sad girl with a sad past who happened to be unlucky enough to run into someone to take advantage of you.
He's a psychic too, you know.
Although I have to say, doesn't her whole storyline seem weirdly out of place?
A little, yeah? He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo.
I like how there's this whole psychic subculture thing going on. I mean, what? It makes you wonder if there's like some...
actually psychic.
Well, who knows? But, I mean, doesn't it make you think that maybe there's like some sort of secret fight, like psychic fighting ring or something like that in the background? I don't know.
Time to outpredict your opponent.
It just seems like it's odd. I don't know how much I appreciate it.
Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune.
Right, you know, preying on her desire to help people and...
That I could become more than the monster people saw me as.
Like, really, if he were genuine, this would have worked out fine, but instead,
that's the problem, really.
He's just a scammer.
I broke down the moment he said that.
Because that was
exactly...
exactly...
a freaking cult leader.
It was exactly what she wanted to hear.
Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers.
Yeah, well, that was pretty obvious, yeah.
But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster.
Well, that's the thing that's probably a little wrong.
Or perhaps because I was a monster.
I kind of like that line of thought. I mean, I don't approve of her thinking she's a monster, but I do approve of the idea of... Because I am something horrible, I am obligated to use this for good.
Yeah.
It's just like the horrible part that I think is wrong.
Right. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those holy stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh?
No, but you're caught up in some really weird things. But, I mean, I'm like the founder of the Phantom Thieves, so who am I to judge? No, you're not a terrible person at all.
What? My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I
mean, I guess your fortune was right that I think you're maybe slightly out of place, but you personally, there's no problems with you at all.
I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Nakamura-san.
I told you, I'm the founder of the Phantom Thieves. I can do anything.
Sorry, what?
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice.
Yes!
I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
You're going to get killed or something.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today.
No, this is not going to work out
No,
well.
it isn't. If there's ever anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Nakamura-san.
Plus, Etherwinter told us that Fukurai is going to be in Mementos, and apparently he's really tough. He specializes in brainwash. So,
that's awesome.
So
I mean,
pretty
that's horrible,
soon,
but...
pretty soon we'll be coming up on him. I'm going to shoot him to death.
Yes, you are.
And now, supposedly the ultimate ability, but how does it work?
Right? I mean, I assume we just go get a reading and we get more points. Maybe. Can you get more than 3 points? Now that I think about it, though, just saying the holy stones are powerless won't convince people.
Even if it doesn't get more points, or even if it isn't like pay for points, if it just powers them up, that should be enough that you should be able to get enough points to be able to advance it again immediately.
Yeah.
Because usually you were only ever off by like 2 or 3 at the max.
Usually, yeah. The ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing.
Cult, cult, cult.
That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a holy stone.
I mean, it even worked on you, you know?
Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief.
That's probably why.
Just who is the chairman?
Like, she wasn't allowed to gain any sort of power or influence despite her abilities.
That's what makes me think that the Fukurai isn't actually a psychic. He's just really good at intuiting.
I mean, that's possible. The way that I was going was that he knew, or even if what you said is completely true, it's not like these are mutually exclusive. Even if he was lost my train of thought. Thanks. He knew that she had the potential to gain enough power to challenge him, and that could not be allowed.
Right.
But it does mean that she's the sort of person who needs to be under his sway. So.
Yeah. Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
All right, the thieves do get to take down a cult, and that is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Do you always say that when you're about to take on a cult?
Oh, yeah.
How many cults have you taken on?
Hashtag Billy's Dark Past.
Oh my god!
Good morning.
Been a while. Huh? Did you get a tan? You seem different.
This is surprising.
Oh yes, thank you for the coffee last time. It's a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while.
Yeah, so I noticed. You really bared your soul in there, didn't you? Well,
you should come again, yeah.
You really should come again. For some reason, I have the feeling that me and my friends are kind of looking for you.
Thank you.
That's nice of you to say.
No, I've made it clear last time. I really do think he's just somebody's pawn and hates it.
Mm-hmm. Especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves. Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. Oh? Like always. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher.
Well, I mean, in a lot of ways, they probably were. Look, I don't know.
They obviously were. The parents were in on it.
I don't know the specifics, but there's too many. The parents knew. How could some of the teachers not know?
Right.
And I'm not saying they approved, but... I mean, the Kamoshida incident was a really big deal.
Those unfortunate students were made victims all because adults valued their own conveniences.
Yes, how often or how long did we spend raging about all of that?
Mm-hmm. This is unforgivable, no matter the reason.
That's right. And you know the thieves took care of that.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
I would really like to take some time to speak with you about very, very many things. Well!
What up?
Hello, person with the distinct character model in the background! Which ad? I saw a lot of bar graphs in the train.
Nope.
It said the media's gonna come to our school again. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared.
I wonder if anybody's finally going to talk.
No, never. Excellent, now that I have killed Damon. Hold on, he's not quite dead yet.
I feel happy
No, you don't. Get on the cart.
All right, Fate, I get it. Don't bring that up anymore. Understood.
It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now.
Hopefully he'll get fired.
Or be set on fire, and then bees will sprout from him.
I'm not trying to get the guy killed. And then bees will sprout from him? What are these weird plant-based bees?
Don't worry about it.
Growing from seeds?
Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets.
Oh!
People are talking about us.
Shut up, Ryuji!
Dude.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
I just heard you talking about how you were the Phantom Thief.
That girl just now, don't you think she was fine?
I prefer long hair, personally. Although I did notice that she's a Shujin student. I wasn't sure if she was or not.
Why wouldn't she be? You're at Shujin.
Well, Yusuke's not a Shujin student. The only thing we
But
know...
he wouldn't be watering the flowers at Shujin.
Well, look, the only thing that we know about her is that she is in this game.
Fair enough.
Okay, fine! I'll just assume it's obvious!
The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out?
Dude, that would work if she knew you were one of the Phantom Thieves.
And you could prove it.
But there's a distinct problem with this.
Right?
You know, you've kind of had some trouble with shouting, "We're the Phantom Thieves," before.
Look, my mom got me this loudspeaker.
Let's not bring this up again.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
You said it several times.
Just go ask her out anyway, though.
Right? Have some confidence in yourself, man. What woman would say no?
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
I wonder how much she did know.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too.
I don't think Kawakami would have stayed silent, considering what we know about her.
I mean, yes and no. That was like the worst part of her, or worst time of her life, you know? So there's a good chance that she would have. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to put any bad motive. I'm not trying to pin any bad motives on her. I just can't imagine. I cannot imagine that that parents knew about it and that teachers didn't, because the teachers would see all these beat up students in their classes.
That's true. Surely not all of them.
No, I don't think all of them. I mean, look,
anyone who doesn't have a name and a unique character model has always been a-holes to everyone.
I suppose, but in all seriousness, like a billion episodes ago when I was talking about that teacher who was in my own high school who ended up being like a sexual predator. And the thing is while I was there for several years, there were rumors about that. And a lot of the students knew it, and a couple of the teachers didn't like him. Others didn't seem to ever say anything, because why would we discuss this teacher with him?
Yeah.
But it's like, it seemed like there were rumors about it, and his reputation was kind of known. I just can't imagine that there would be rumors confined only to some of the students or only to the parents, and then the teachers could not be involved.
That's fair.
I'm not accusing any of the teachers of anything, and people who are, like, a teacher who happened to know or have heard the rumors might suspect, but what obligation do they have to challenge the entire system?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that inaction is okay, it is complicated.
Yeah.
And I have a hard time believing that no teacher knows about it.
Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Spreading baseless gossip.
Seriously? Why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again.
Poor Kawakami.
She cannot get a break.
Oh, perfect timing.
Keeps walking.
Yeah, it looked like she was just gonna keep
I
going.
think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip.
Uh-oh.
Yes?
You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident?
Doing their job?
A number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning.
Yeah?
And that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
So we're sending all the students unsupervised. You're in charge.
You're in charge of the trip to Hawaii. Don't blow it.
Yes, I've been told so. Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxy.
I was right?
maybe, just maybe, one of the reasons that Shujin is having so many troubles is because of things like this.
I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
The plane is going to explode in midair and will never come back.
What?
They'll fly into the Bermuda Triangle and wind up in a different game.
No pressure. You're in charge of the lives of all the students.
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique.
That's one way of putting it.
You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades.
Here, have all this extra responsibility, because that is your role as the student council president at this school.
Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
It's going to be completely student
That's
run.
the case? Very well. Really? Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, honestly, it'll work out fine, but
I know.
This just seems like a big risk to take. Not on Makoto specifically, but just
Right.
in general. Like, I mean, sending your students to a foreign country without a teacher to supervise them or any adult. I mean, I can't be the only person to have a problem, but I guess the Shujin parents are going to be like, oh, well, that serves him right, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
This is going to be like Hirota and Chono.
That'd be fine. If at least if there's some adults, I would withdraw my
I
complaint.
guess that works out.
Yeah.
It's just risky. A big roll of the dice. Great things could happen, or horrible things could.
You guys see? Akechi showed up in the rankings! Yes, once again, I am texting you during your classes! You can't ever get rid of me! Ha 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 ha!
My God, you don't think we're actually going after Akechi directly, do you?
No way!
Perhaps it's due to the negative comments he made about us.
There's no way any of these people would think he has a palace or would, like, agree to go after him just because he's bad-mouthing the Phantom Thieves.
You're right. Seems that way.
God, this is freaking amazing! I hate that smug son of a gun!
I'm glad to see that you're so fulfilled in your life thanks to this.
Who cares?
I don't
I feel
like
bad.
doing that.
Come on, you don't gotta pity a jerk like him!
Dude, after he poured his heart out at the cafe, and I never told you guys about that.
You don't tell us anything!
Surprise, surprise, surprise!
By the way, how's it going, Makoto? You get into your sister's data yet? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday.
That's problematic.
What are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing till we get that.
Oh, and I forgot to look at the calendar to find out exactly when the school trip is gonna be.
Oh, yeah. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this.
Yeah.
More importantly, everyone at the school has been on edge since that tabloid article.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying this time. It's better than weeping like I did last episode, though.
Please be careful not to stand out, okay, Ryuji? Why you gotta single me out? You know why. Yes, shoulder pads.
And the logo on the blackboard is... Who's Next?
This isn't a game show.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like that, didn't it?
Come on down.
But now, what we've all really been waiting for... Let's draw that logo. Ooh, it's the Phantom Thieves logo.
I've been seeing it everywhere I go lately. I really want to buy some P-Thieves merch.
Man, why you gotta call them the P-Thieves?
Yo, we're the P-Thieves. We're here to steal your shit. Why is everyone looking at me funny?
Toilet humor! That's right, we're sophisticated here at the Bittersweet Gamers. So now we have access to Akihabara. We actually ran in here yesterday evening and bought some capsules. Dude over here wanted a Mothman capsule, walked over and got it. That was kind of awesome.
Gave us a model gun for it.
We would have said something, but we weren't recording at the time, so it goes. Anyway, stuff like a maid cafe, and then like all these stores, so lots of fun things to do shopping-wise. We haven't looked around at everything just yet, but what I wanted to ask you guys, on a non-Akihabara related thing, why am I saying this
Man,
here?
you're horrible at framing this.
God, I'm terrible! I'm going to go kill myself. Okay, so... what do you think we should do as far as stats go? You know, we've been told, thank you very much, what stats we need to cap, which is all of them, so we don't hit walls with confidants. We did do some save load magic to figure out what how Chihaya's ability worked, but If there is a way that we can max our stats with the time we have available,
Please tell us.
and if there's not, who would you like to see? Because, I mean, we can only get so many of the stats to 5 at this point, I'm
Right.
sure. I know that every time we're going to improve one, we need to use Chihaya, so we're just going to try and plan a whole lot, but we are awaiting your guidance! I am very sad that I cannot buy any Gunpla here.
I don't know what that is.
What do you want?
You don't?
The phrase doesn't ring any bells.
Gundam models.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense now that I think
No,
about
you
it.
would call the like models in Japanese. The word is puramo, plastic model.
Ah,
So,
okay.
So Gunpla is Gundam plastic model, like a triple portmanteau.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I'm buying this robot vacuum.
Sounds like a perfect gift for Kawakami.
It does. Not that we'll ever need one again, I think, but we're gonna buy them anyway. Can apparently shrink your face in no time flat?
Ah, something to give to Futaba for her mask. Oh, is that not how it works? I'm so sorry.
Touche? So, why is the mascot for the retro game shop a potato?
I couldn't tell you. Is that like Mr. Peanut? But he's a food brand.
Pink emotion.
That looks like a pretty cool design. I wouldn't be caught dead driving that, but you know. Hello, person with a distinct character model. I've just been going on and on about that the last couple episodes, haven't I?
Seems that way. You are definitely not somebody who was here the last time we were here failing to succeed at the crane game. I hate crane
that
games.
Jack Frost thing.
Yep, here we go. This arcade's a hole in the wall. Not too many people are here for Gunabout. Are you here to play Gunabout?
What about Gun?
Probably not. You look like you suck at games.
Brad?
Oh.
Probably that light shooter there, yeah.
Well, no, of course it's that. You must be the last confidant!
We will be back for you, get smoked. His coat says noobs.
Hey.
Ah, get smoked, noobs.
Yeah.
I see.
What, does our proficiency have to be higher?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it at all.
Hey! Hey, are you free?
Maybe?
I am. So... Actually, never mind. Hurry up and come home.
That's really cute.
You're the big brother, I'm the little sister. You have to do what I say.
Is that how it works?
It depends on who you ask. Akihabara was lots of fun. I think I want to try going somewhere else sometime.
Well, where do you want to go? Look, I think going to the convenience store just to buy some bento or noodles or something is a pretty good start.
It really sounds like Sojiro wants me to go back to school.
Well, you should go to school. Apparently you finished with middle school, and you should be able to do high school just fine. It's not like you'll fail the test.
Right? But online classes are better for studying. I wouldn't even have to leave the house.
Now, you know, that's not all that school is for, and
Right.
for somebody like you really
It'd be
need
important, yeah.
you really need the social stimulation.
Yeah, that wouldn't solve
yeah.
anything. You're probably right. Just studying by myself is way different from actual school. School. To be honest, I really do want to go back. Do you think I'll be able to?
Want me to help? I think that's probably
Yeah.
the right way to do it.
Really?
Of course I do. You'd better not go back on your word.
No problem.
I'm gonna do my best.
That's what you always do, so far anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I should make a promise list.
Aw.
My mom used to have me do that all the time. She'd write all my goals for the month, like cleaning the house or running errands for her.
That's kind of sweet. Really, the reason for that, of course, was because when she was at work,
Yeah.
but it's like that was something that they shared,
Uh-huh.
and like that was a really important part of their bond.
Right. Then when I'd finish one, she'd mark it off with a big stamp.
Oh, that is adorable, and in that specific situation, really kind of cool.
She always used to write comments too. Those were the best. Oh, and once I finished all my goals, she would take a day off work to spend time with me.
She really did her best with the situation that she had.
Yeah.
Waka Baishiki, I mean.
It's decided then. I'm gonna make a promise list. Time to get my ideas ready.
Okay, but I'll tell you what. Why don't you ask your dad to give you the stamps and not me?
Yeah.
Because that would be way more appropriate.
Right? All done. So these are my promises. 1. Go somewhere with lots of people. Getting used to big crowds is key. 2. Go to school. I want to see what the inside of a normal high school looks like.
It's not really anything special.
Right? 3. Learn about my generation. I definitely need more info.
Huh.
4. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age.
That's a really good idea.
How's that?
That seems good so far.
Right?
Settled.
I'm not setting a deadline for this, by the way. I want to try and finish all of them someday. You're gonna have to help me, though. I'll work even harder with my navigation in return. Give us all your abilities.
Sweet, nice and simple. I'm sure they'll get interesting later, or, I hope.
I would hope so, too.
But we already knew about this ability, and that looks really good.
Right?
So, just like we predicted, it seems like you have to... basically all the navigation abilities come from her confidant. So that is an excellent incentive to do them as fast as possible.
Right? Someone else we gotta focus up, but that's how it was with 3 too.
Yeah, I guess now we have to focus everybody. We call that very laser... I forgot how to talk.
Laser precision?
Nah, don't worry, it's dead.
So, if I finish all the promises, do you think I could have a reward?
Are you just here to, make me go, aww? Because you're doing that,
I'll melt your heart!
and it's kind of making me slightly irritated, actually.
I know it's kind of weird to ask, but having a reward waiting at the finish line will totally push me onward. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say!
Alright.
Anyway, I got this.
You can do it.
Though I'm kind of exhausted from making the list. I just don't have any muscle strength. Picking up the pen and writing this.
My God, surely not.
Tomorrow. I got this. Tomorrow. Just passes out.
No, it's like, what she's done so far is she'll set herself big goals and yes, this is what I need to do, so I'm going to do it. And then she'll want to start to do it, but then it'll be but this is really scary, so she backs off and she needs some help to get pushed into doing what it is she needs to do. And that's actually really relatable.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to make a Sega reference. What did your principal let happen this time? Your school was on the news again.
Oh, probably the same old stuff as far as I know.
You some kind of misfortune magnet or something?
Yes.
Just don't bring any bad luck down on me, got it?
I did try really hard once to stop it from happening. We just calculated it. Counting the confidants we don't have yet, okay, we have 79 more confidant events.
Well, assuming some of those days aren't taken up by story.
Right, but there's also the story, going to mementos, going to dungeons.
Yeah.
We don't know how many extra times we're going to have, and that's not counting the stats. Now, 79
God.
is almost 3 months, and looking at the calendar, I don't think we can do it, but...
We'll give it our damnedest.
Hello?
Hi.
That isn't what I meant, and you know it!
I have done it every single time. I have to do it now just to be consistent.
Oh, that was from Akiyama-kun. He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close, and it sounded serious, so I'm gonna drag you along. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me? It would be nice if Mishima is able to resolve this.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness! Akiyama-kun!
Mishima.
Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not gonna be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? Friends? Huh? You guys ain't friends?
Don't try to mess with us, Akiyama. If this loser's supposed to be the friend who was gonna, but I forgot how to talk. I'm sorry, I'm a stupid thug.
He's the muscle, I suppose. If you don't got anything to do with this little bitch, Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here.
Well, later, Akiyama.
Come on, Toru. Looks like we're just gonna have to go have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his.
But please, no, I'm begging you.
sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back, if you catch my drift.
Jesus Christ.
This is just what you get for trying to screw us over.
You're so cruel, Yuta-kun.
Akiyama-kun. Dude, Mishima? No.
What?
Nakamura, run.
Oh.
No? No, good. I approve that he's gonna take care of it. I'm not gonna leave you to this, though. Are you sure? I don't want to get you involved, though having you here is definitely reassuring. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work.
I want you on my signal to call my phone.
No, that's probably not gonna work this time. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, Nakamura. Hey, you guys!
Did anyone get that reference?
Crap, I bit my tongue! Huh? You're still here?
Run away, you idiot.
You'd better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation.
Huh?
If you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically.
What's a cloud? Hey, what should we do?
We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because it's a stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you.
What? It was a valiant effort.
You can do this. You can do this.
Yeah.
Nakamura, you're right. Eh?
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted given your previous criminal records.
Which they obviously have.
How'd you know about that? It doesn't matter how. Just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then, if you keep your word, I'll delete the video, the backup too. You'll delete them now. No.
Yuta-kun.
I've had enough of this shit. Oh god, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Good job, dude.
Right?
I knew you could do it. My whole act would have been broken down if they didn't back off when they did. Oh, I really suck, huh?
I don't know, you were super cool, man.
You think? Even if I peed in my pants a little? There's no way that wouldn't be terrifying.
Right?
Like, honestly, despite combat experience that Jito has, etc.,
They're still adults!
This is the real world.
Yeah.
And you don't, like, metaverse stuff, like, your strength in the metaverse doesn't transfer over to the real world. You guys would have gotten the pulp beaten out of you.
Yeah.
The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once.
Pretty obvious.
Oh, and thanks for sticking by me, Nakamura. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked, right? I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with.
Oh, what are you talking about? Is he a Phantom Thief?
That's why I started the fan site. To make sure that nobody has to go through stuff like this again. I like how Akiyama doesn't really have anything with all that's going on.
He's just over there all beat up.
Akiyama-kun, are you okay? It looks like they really laid it on you.
Mishima, why'd you help me?
Huh?
You didn't need to get involved.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. It looked like you were really in trouble, though, so I stepped up.
Is that so?
Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance?
I'm fine. Just go.
Oh.
Okay. Come on, Nakamura.
Well, see you later.
That's Mishima for you. But there's no way that won't come back to...
Yeah, Akiyama just needs to, like, digest and process that.
Yeah, and Mishimo is just acting the way that he used to, like, being real, like, meek and wimpy, which is definitely pretty comforting after he just, like, did all that. Which
stared down those thugs.
Looks like you're busy.
Man, I've really been waiting for this. These scenes have always been great.
Yeah.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do.
Hey, how about I do that for you, huh?
I don't have time to waste on something like this.
That way, you know, she's not, like, she's actually helping out her sister as well as doing what she needs to do.
It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time.
Right?
The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries.
That makes a lot of sense.
Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Who is this that claimed to have intel about the Phantom Thief?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
I'll be running the entire trip myself.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it.
It is something that's going to look really great on her resume no matter what she decides to do.
It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all. Feel free to take a bath first. I need to study.
She gave you an opening for an excuse to use her laptop, although
she probably wouldn't have accepted it.
Yeah, confidential information. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll do that.
Sort of thing that makes you feel slightly guilty, but
yeah,
this isn't gonna hurt Sai at all.
No.
I mean, unless it were going to hurt Sai, which would also be important.
Yeah.
This should do it, right?
All right.
Progress bar.
You just wait for this dramatic progress bar to fill up, and then Sai is gonna be like, "Oh, I forgot something," and walk in, and you're gonna be like, "I gotta wait," and then the progress bar is gonna be slowly filling up, and then the tension is gonna build, and she'll be like, "Oh, what can I do for you, sister? I can help you out. What did you forget? I'll get it for you." And the progress bar, and the progress bar, and then the tension, and then she just slams it shut right at the last second. I hope not.
Oh, it's going pretty quick. You're right!
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already. It's on the shelf.
Thanks.
Hurry.
Okay, it's nearly at 50%.
That is a trope.
No way already?
Really? How fast a shower do you take, woman? Jeez.
No, she was taking a bath.
Oh, a bath? Well, then she definitely shouldn't be done.
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
Oh, it's so close to being done, too.
What was that? Nothing, sister.
Did I call it or what?
Yeah.
Oh, sis?
I mean, you know, it's a trope, but I mean, it's welcome in something like this.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't think tropes are bad unless
No, and I think Makoto is the cutest when she's panicked.
Yeah.
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Excellent.
Quick thinking.
Not at all.
It's always those last few percents. There it is.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't quite as dramatic as what you posited, but it was still pretty good. This is Futaba we're talking about, so now she'd make a weak little...
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
got it. What are you talking about this early in the morning?
Wake up, Ryuji, then text.
I extracted the data from my sister's PC.
Well done.
Yeah.
Knew you could do it.
I'm not entirely sure I did it correctly, though.
You didn't have to do anything. Wait for the bar to fill up, then take it out. You win.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this. Gimme. I have to head to school right now, though. Whoa, my bad. Bring it right after, then. I'm gonna punish you if you're late.
Though I need the time for confidants. Well, looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, before that, we should get over to school.
I mean, you can take it from Makoto to give to Futaba, but I guess they're all gonna meet together.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. I wish our principal would get a change of heart. He knew all about Kamoshida, but kept his mouth shut. Ridiculous.
So I think the Kamoshida incident was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it was terrible, but the way it was presented, it was great. Like, Kamoshida is one of the best first story arc villains I think I've ever seen. And I like how we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, let's vote him up on the fan site. I can't imagine the Phantom Thieves wouldn't go after someone so rotten. Hey, remember when we talked about that?
Right?
I'm sure other teachers knew too. Anyone who did deserves a change of heart.
Yeah, but wait. What if it messes up our school trip? Maybe we should wait until after. None of the senior faculty's gonna be there anyway. What's it gonna matter?
Here you go. I think I did it right. Leave it to me.
I like the horse.
No matter where Ryuji is, he reads
Whoa,
manga.
you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Ah, it's not manga, but he's reading a tour guide.
Okay.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle.
You don't gotta talk to me about the wonders of food.
Man, I want to see the giant turtles.
You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan. Also, mahi. Is that some kind of fish? I think it's good.
Mai is good.
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Why are you going to Hawaii?
Surely not.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
Though I didn't even it didn't even occur to me that
Yusuke and
is a
Futaba aren't going to be there.
Yeah, Yusuke's a Kosei student, I believe is the name of his school. Man, it's gonna be sad to not have him around.
I believe it's Los Angeles.
What the heck?
I'm so sorry for you, Yusuke.
Why do you people have the best school trips? Jeez.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nikko or Nara.
I want to go to Nara. I like deer.
Yeah, I've been to Nara and it was great.
Anywhere is acceptable. Natural mineral pigments used for Japanese art was also originally imported.
Okay, I don't have a choice. I have to actually talk about Nara just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so in Nara, it's really famous for the deer. Okay, and so it's like there's all these signs all over town about like how to behave around the deer. That's because, at least when I was there, they were everywhere. It was so frustrating because like I walked from one end, like with the group I was with, we walked from one end of the city to the other, okay? And because there's like a main thoroughfare straight through town, and so I kept wanting to like just take a break for a minute, you know, just normal to not just want to walk straight. Like while we're sightseeing, you want to sit on a bench for a minute. Yeah. There's benches all over the place. So you walk up to a bench, and out of nowhere, a deer will just run up and sit on the bench. And you're like, you stupid deer! I wanted to sit there. So you go and you try to sit on the next bench, and then a deer comes and sits on that too. And I was just like, oh gosh darn it! And then like in a restaurant, it didn't have like a normal door. It had like those, I don't know what you call them, like those saloon doors.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so it's like we were waiting for an order to come out, and then like a deer just like dumpty-dumpty-dumpty-dump walks into the restaurant, comes up to somebody's table and starts sniffing around, and then like the server came and was like, shoo, shoo, and just had to like shoo the deer off because it was such an annoyance. They're all over the place.
I bet there's deer poop all around.
I didn't see any, but I don't remember the poop.
Maybe there's just an official deer pooping brigade that just goes around and cleans it up.
There probably is. And then they're all over the place. You find these people who sell to tourists stuff to feed the deer. Now, what's interesting is the deer are very intelligent and very well trained. They do not bother the people that sell like the senbei that you give to the deer, okay? But the moment you buy one, the deer crowd around you because they all want it. And when I bought one to feed the deer, the deer that crowded around me were bucks. So they had antlers, and there were like 6 of them on all sides. I was being like poked in the back with horns, and like they were kind of waving around my face, and the deer were biting at me. So I have been bitten by a deer. Okay, in Oklahoma, when you think of deer, you think of shooting them. Right. But but you don't get bitten by deer. So it's just very, very strange experience. I had to fling.
That's what I was thinking.
I had to fling the cracker away to get them to let me move because I was trapped.
If you get bit by a deer in Oklahoma, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. Basically, here, deer are there for you to run over with your car, wreck your car, and to be pests.
Yeah,
pretty much. They don't even taste that good. All right, enough deer. But come on, man, I got bit by a deer. It was great.
That's a pretty good story.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to?
Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii.
LeBlanc.
But Los Angeles is hard to give up to.
Only because you don't know what it's like there. Oh God, the traffic.
Yeah, I lived in LA for a very short amount of time. I guess it was like temporary, but I have a couple memories, I guess.
Traffic's so bad.
You've been to LA?
Yeah, that's where I got on the... When I was in the military, LA is where I shipped out to go to Japan.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember anything about the traffic because I was a little kid.
Well, I was also a pedestrian.
Don't I seem like an LA guy? Like a total gangsta?
Yeah, we're not talking about that. Okay, that makes sense, what you said.
Yeah.
That makes no sense at all.
Hawaii is more of a resort place than LA, so I'd rather go there.
Yes.
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to sneak Morgana on the plane.
Really?
Well, not for a school trip. If he was going on his
Sure to
own.
buy a souvenir for you.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data.
Here we go.
This is just from a quick glance, but it says perpetrated and connected.
Okay.
It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it.
Oh.
Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
I mean, this was one of the ways the game started. That was just a long time ago. Huh.
But how are they connected? I mean...
You do it the same way, I suppose.
I guess?
I mean, if you just kill the shadow, then they're gonna die.
Right.
Go Makoto, sis!
Man, that's miserable. She doesn't even know that the person who's her partner on the Phantom Thieves case is causing this stuff.
Right?
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it?
Oh, she'll have it done by the time we're back from the trip, conveniently.
There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba.
I don't think anyone here gets
Called
it.
an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kind of reminds me of a movie.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
That's unrelated, but sure.
Oh, he's just like, don't forget about me.
Ah, good point.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
Ryuji, stop.
What did you say?
Ah, yes. At least Ryuji pays attention to Morgana.
Negative attention is still attention.
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
On gave Morgana a compliment!
Cute?
But you are!
Gideon,
Even in your metaverse form, you're cute! Just accept it!
Well, we'll continue this when we get back from the trip. I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity has increased by then.
Well, well, well.
What the hell? Akechi's here. And we're getting texted.
Don't forget to prepare yourselves for the trip, okay? You're really sounding like a teacher right now, man. What are you even saying that for?
Well, guess who happens to be in charge of the whole trip?
Didn't I tell you? I'll be coming along. What? The teachers have asked me to chaperone the trip in their place. Wait, what? I didn't hear a damn thing about that. Is there a problem?
You guys hang out all the time. Our trip is... That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yes, I was worried about how many troublemakers will be there. Besides Ryuji. Are you talking about us?
But why are they having you go at all, Makoto?
I guess because she's a senior and they're like juniors,
Yeah.
so they have their own trip. But yeah. It seems some teachers have to stay behind to deal with that tabloid article. So they decide to get a couple of third years to act as additional chaperones.
Okay, that makes more sense. There's gonna still be some teachers, but then also some other third years.
It seems a few others besides myself will be going as well.
Oh, I see. That's way more reasonable. Either way, this overseas trip has been truly long awaited. Mine's different, of course.
Yeah,
but
Yusuke, what are you doing involved in this conversation?
I'll just leave then. I expect leaving Japan will be a great eye-opener for us. This is a wonderful opportunity, so we should be sure to enjoy it.
Don't forget souvenirs!
So, Akechi.
Huh?
Hi.
I seem to be making myself at home here once again. It's been hard to find a place of comfort recently.
You know that if you drink coffee before you go to bed, that you're not going to be able to sleep very well, right?
Things have blown up in my face ever since I criticized the Phantom Thieves. Sae-san even warned me to watch what I say to the public.
At this point, you do kind of have a pretty bad reputation, kind of 180'd completely.
I suppose their popularity is beyond my imagination. I should think more before I open my mouth.
What are you thinking?
I must be going now. That coffee was delicious. Yeah, just runs away.
I figure we got enough time in this episode to squeeze in one more confidant. So, EY, improve my proficiency. I hear I need it to 5 very soon. The guy you're looking for is homeless, but he knows what's up. He'll be somewhere in Shibuya. Get info on the rumor about the underground deal and don't act all suspicious.
Even though you're asking about a rumor of an underground deal.
I gotta take care of some other business, so I'm counting on you, kid. Yeah, it's this guy. You know, way back from Central Street in broad daylight.
Don't talk about Central Street in broad daylight.
Because all the homeless people knew exactly what was going on.
Right? So you want to know about some underground business deals, huh? You know you can find anything you need on the internet, right?
Sir, the idea of being told to, whip out my smartphone and investigate crimes on the internet is, by a homeless person is pretty interesting. I mean, do you have, like, a top-of-the-line smartphone yourself?
Nah, I've only got a Samsung 4. Or are you maybe looking for something a little more? I can see it in your eyes.
The homeless people here in Shibuya are so fascinating.
Who sent you here? Just blurt it out.
I mean, I feel like I should. No. I mean, I can't tell you that, you know.
Sticking to the code of honor, huh? Not bad for a kid. Alright, just act like I'm mumbling to myself. You got it?
Oh yeah, if you're just mumbling because you're like a crazy homeless person, well, you're not saying anything to anybody. And if I just happen to be listening, then, you know.
Cornbread and mustard. Mm-hmm.
You mean biscuits and mustard?
Biscuits and mustard. I messed up my own quote. Sorry about that. No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either.
Yeah, biscuits and mustard sounds disgusting.
So an exec for the Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around New Year's of this year. Apparently something big went down with a huge Asian investor. Deal was worth about 100 million yen.
How much are you worth, sir? About like 10 or 20 million yen?
We don't talk about that.
Yes, sir.
Though you'd figure something that massive would have got more people talking about it. Maybe they leased some kind of high-end nightclub to keep it as private as possible. I didn't hear a thing about that, though. Now go away, Magic Unicorn. Alright, we're done here. Go.
Okay, you need anything? Can I help you with something? Your salary's probably more than mine.
Right? Your store is impressive as always. Great stuff, EY.
It's nice to hear that coming from you, Tsuda-san.
Crap, I'm using the wrong voice. I bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
I mean, Tsuda is who EY is after.
Hmm?
Yeah, Tsuda was EY's old partner when they were when he was in the Yakuza.
Yo.
Welcome!
Alright, EY, I'll take one of everything you showed me today. I'll need an entire arsenal. How long would that take?
Depends on how quick the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck there is totally out of my control, though.
Tell me, Mune, what's your son's name? Kaoru-kun, was it?
Yeah, I can definitely see why this guy needs to be taken down. That's right.
Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I just might have to let Kaoru-kun in on your little secret. That's one of the least worst things he could have threatened.
Tsuda-san, please.
I wonder, how will an adolescent boy like him react to finding out his father was in the Yakuza? I guess if things go sour, we could always try to sell him again.
What? Fine, I'll put a rush on your order. Happy now?
Very much so. Well then, I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid. Just ignore everything I just said.
Shit.
Well, I mean, a Yakuza big shot can
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
true.
They can pretty much do whatever they want.
Yeah.
God damn it! What did he mean, sell him? Just forget about it.
No, I don't think we should.
Sorry you had to see that. Anyways, how'd it go today? You learn about anything good? 100 million yen deal? Huh. So someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 100 million yen. And it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Tsuda had something to do with it.
What's his last name, by the way?
I hear he's been bragging all over about a big score he made right near the start of the year. I've got to do some more research into it myself. Anyways, nice job. I'm going to be able to give Tsuda a real scare thanks to the info you gave me. Yeah, what do I get out of this? Last time you at least got me a meal. Anyone ever told you how demanding you are? But, another time, yeah? Man, I can't wait to see the look on Tsuda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. And it's all 'cause of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful.
Aw, shucks.
Well, I'm gonna head home early and spend some good old quality time with Kaoru to celebrate. Damn fine job again, kid. Get on out of here.
Was it enough?
No, proficiency just went up to 4.
A man can hope!